Easton Stick looked pretty good running the ball. Passing the ball wasn't as good. Pass protection looked really good. Easton Stick had plenty of time to throw. Some of the throws he had, like this one to Rice, probably should have been picked off. However, the routes that are ran on this play, I don't know how that's supposed to help him out because they're all just curl routes. It's a good job here to recognize the blitz, and then Rice drops it. It's a nice run here by Stick. He was the second leading rusher behind Kamani Vidal. Lad McConkey gets on the action, little out route. Nice little dump off to Spiller. That was a great block by Quentin there. Fortunately, Easton had butterfingers and fumbled it on the goal line. Otherwise, that'd have been 7 points. It's a nice catch by Fehoko. He looked good in the run blocking as well. Bad pass by Stick. He just throws a laser that's high. Fehoko kind of pops it up and gets intercepted. Nice catch by Fehoko. That was a nice block by Patterson. Stick fumbles it again on this 4th and 1, but is able to get the first. Perez didn't really show too much passing. That was a nice pass to QJ, makes a catch. Kind of throws a nice like little lob pass that's very different from how Herbert throws. He fumbles the ball here. Nice little lob pass for QJ, who goes up and catches it. It's a very nice catch by QJ, but he doesn't get the second foot in bounds, which I've seen before. So that's something he needs to work on. It's one, and he just needs to get that second foot in bounds. That's unfortunate. That would have been a really nice pass. Nice run by Vidal. It's another right. Nice run by Vidal. Great blocking by Sorrell. Great rush tackle for loss by newly acquired Zaire Tart. Now this is the play that ended the game. Both nose tackles are crashing the A gap hard. 53 crashes down on the B gap, but he blocks the defensive tackle in the process, so he can't help out. 29 is crashing the D gap hard, but there's no one really getting the C gap. And the DBs take forever to come downhill. The linebacker's getting blocked. Cornerbacks, in other words, no one really steps up to make this tackle, and the running back ends up running for a first down. So not sure really who's to blame on this. I thought they would put in 3 defensive tackles in there to help stop the run, but that didn't happen. But for the most part, defense was pretty stout. They gave up first there. Linebackers put a lot of pressure on the quarterback. Dion and Perryman, they were great in the run too. Dean Leonard looked great. A lot of pass breakups by the defense. We were largely equally efficient to the Rams. Yards per rush, they had 4.2. We had 3.7. They were 0 for 1 in the red zone. We were 0 for 3 in the red zone. Yards per pass, they had 6.7, and we had 4.6. And overall, they had 5.5, and we had 4.2 yards per play. So they were a little bit more efficient. We left some points definitely on the board. Fumble by Easton Sticky, that would have been 7 points, so could have had 6. Instead of kicking the field goal, we went for it on 4th down, try to win it. So that would have been another 3 if we kicked that field goal. So we could have easily have scored 19 points and won it 19-13. Fortunately, turned the ball over. That was pretty much the game. I think offensive line looked good. Defensive line looked a little bit better. However, they did have a nice goal line stop. Gave up probably more yards per rush than you'd probably like. Probably keep that in the 3s. The run game looked really good. The pass game had some bright spots, but I think overall just kind of fluttered. Fehoko had some nice catches. McConkey had a catch. QJ had a forced PI. And then he had a really nice catch where he couldn't get his 2 feet in. Running backs looked good. Some short dumps. Other than that, Cornelius almost had a really nice catch, but couldn't get control. So Easton Stick was 8 for 13 for 85 yards, 1 interception, 1 sack. Luis Perez, 13 for 20, 78 yards. Kamani Vidal was 11 for 49. Easton Stick, 5 for 22. Jarrett Patterson, 4 for 10. Dotson, 4 for 8. Spiller, 2 for 7. DJ Chark, 1 for 3. Darius had a little nice catch to the outside. He was able to break a tackle, get some nice yardage. Sammy had 52. Jarrett Patterson had 28. QJ had 19. Jalen Johnson had 17. Isaiah Spiller had 16, Gill 9, Vidal 8, Conkey 5, Disley 4, Darius 4, Smart 3, Cornelius Benson, Rice, Johnson, and Dotson all had 0. Leading the defense on tackles, Hankins had 5 solo, Tareeb Still had 3 solo, 5 total, Henley had 3 solo, 4 total, Woods had 3 solo, Perriman 3, Dye 3, Harper 3, Quarterman 2, Kennedy 2, Fehoko 2, Tart 2, Finley 2, Lee 2, Leonard 2, Taylor 1, Dent 1, Harris 1, Walton 1, Clark, Samuel, Collins, Benson, Borspash, Tooley, Mason, Smart, Dicker, 1. Dean Leonard had an interception, and Cameron Dicker was 3 for 3. And J.K. Scott punting says 137 yards. Longest was 54.